Hollandaise.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
Ready to go? Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
For Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Out in front and foul to the left side. Sale delivers. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Harper now. And a foul ball. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And Sale deals.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sale ready. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes, and he lets the plate umpire know it. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On the ground, 2-ball. Over to Urias, 1, and that's 2. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's back in Boston, and pitching here today, Zach Wheeler.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Got him. And there's one away.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Zach Wheeler's turned into one of the best pitchers in the National League, if not all of baseball. He's been an all-star. In 2021, he finished runner-up in the National. Boots it.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
1 gone, runner at first. So now Turner into that right side. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Runner, yes,
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Kicks and deals. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Didn't go. Swing and a ball popped up, and Turner is retired. That is the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Phillies 1. Top of the second, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big league super fast. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
Well, just a freak on the mound, and that delivery, something that people thought would cause injury for him early in his career, didn't. He started to experience later on, but no surprise that his favorite player growing up was Randy Johnson.
And a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
JT Realmuto steps in. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's Turner now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Jake Cave now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Johan Rojas will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this one. Hit hard. That gets through. Lead runner around second. The throw in there safely. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's 4-0.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Laced to right center, base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. One run is in. Here comes Bohm around third. He's in there. And it's now a 6-run lead. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it?
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Story. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Stepping in the long ball threat, Rafael Devers. Wheeler back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. This one popped up. Brings it in. 1 away. Here's Trevor. Story now. Ball 1 there. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Oh, that's too high.
Next offering upstairs. And that's in the dirt. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now batting Tristan Casas. That's down and in. Wheeler. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next offering is down low. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. Here's Alex Verdugo. And ball 1.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day. Go out there. Hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 2-0. And another ball. That's in there, and it's 3-1. Story off of first with 2 away. That clips the corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Connor Wong up. Next for the Red Sox. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stop. They take the force out, and that is that. Boston strands a pair, not going their way. It's 7. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Whitlock back to work. Now a fly ball to right center. Duran under it. 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. 0-1. Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. Out to center. Duran has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Cave measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Set for the bottom of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Urias. And he dodges that fastball. Urias hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. There's a strike. Ball to strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Too high.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Next one misses. Ball 2. Urias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And now 2-2. On the ground to third. Boom. Over to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now Masataka Yoshida. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos moves on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
Now who is this? Ringing my phone at 3 in the
Man at first. Justin Turner up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Turner, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Rojas going back some more, and that one is off the wall. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run. So man aboard. Next to hit, Rafael Devers. In there for strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Next pitch misses. 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And a 1-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Story stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. That one missed. Now 3-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
To second, Turner, inning over. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to inning number 4. It's back here in Boston, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And the pitch. Base knock, center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now here is Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A towering shot to center. His second home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 9-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second. And he's out, trying for two.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Harper retired. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos, 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. And a rope into center field, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And fouled off. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0. And a big swing and a miss. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Here's Luis Urias. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one just missed off the outside edge. In the dirt, and that's ball 2. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's even up.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. And there's a foul ball. Here's your 1. That one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Wong coming home. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Turner climbs in on that right side.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Leave me alone, please. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king.
Ranger Suarez on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Like the cat's got it. I drive a 96 pickup truck. Lifted up. Hot clutch, kick up dust.
First offering misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-1. And there's a ball. Rafael Devers waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Turner awaiting a 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Bases loaded, 2 down. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Definitely a problem with the release point there, and it just comes back to bite them. They're going to get away from you at times, but you just can't let it happen with the bases loaded. That's a painful RBI for the hitter.
Story, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Flips the corner, and it's 0-2. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto. And a pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Trey Turner now. Realmuto runs. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Jake Cave. And a bunt right side. Flips it behind his back. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Nick Pivetta taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 13-3.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Fly ball to right. Verdugo gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Bryce Harper. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Kicks and fires. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 4 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 13-3. Back here in Boston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Tristan Casas. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's inside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one off the outside edge. And now the lefty. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Urias in the box again, takes a strike. Wong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. And that is that. Back inside Fenway Park, top 6. Now here is Nick Castellanos. Pivetta back to work. Line drive, caught. Here's a speed threat. Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. That's out to center field. Duran settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now it is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that back here at Fenway Park. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. Duran tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Just off the outside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. The 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three balls, 2 strikes to count. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Just missed there. Boog, how would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large, slow ground ball to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And first offering is fouled off. Duran over at second, 1 down. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Turner is out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Devers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In for a strike, 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway, top of inning number 7. Here's Trey Turner. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Man at first, now the left fielder, Jake Cave. Turner runs in the air to left center. Yoshida has a beat on it. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Turner runs. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Chris Murphy. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now, Kyle Schwarber. Swings and misses. 0-1. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. His 4th home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 16-3.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Bohm stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. The relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now. Now here is Harper. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Well struck, right field. That one hops against the fence. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just
deep drive down the line, foul ball.
Well, the pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Verdugo makes the play, 2 away down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Verdugo fires it to the plate. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Can't get their base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
Runners on the move. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And they get Turner for the set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Trevor Story. First pitch, not close. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Number 58, Sir Anthony.
Missing inside, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Strike two. Story aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Oh, 0-2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him. Story around second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. Phillies on top, 8. Back here at Fenway, ready to begin the 8th. And here is Jake Cave. And he deals. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play.
So many people fail to realize just how great defensively Trevor Story is, as you see on the dive right there. And I think part of it because he played on the same side of the infield as the great Nolan Arenado.
Fly ball down the line. Verdugo ranging after it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, and it slams off the bottom of the wall.
A nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think